72% of people over the age of 65 frequently complain about numbness in their legs and nerve pain. But here's something no one tells you. The real culprit is often a simple vitamin deficiency, silently weakening your nervous system day by day. As the nerves deteriorate, certain viruses like herpes or shingles can invade and hide in small clusters of nerve cells called ganglia. These viruses lie dormant for years, then suddenly reactivate and strike back, causing facial paralysis, tingling hands, or burning nerve pain. You might have thought these were just signs of aging, but perhaps you've been misunderstanding all along. The truth is, when your body lacks this essential vitamin, your nerves cannot properly heal and the viruses gain the upper hand. Even more concerning, the symptoms often appear late by the time you notice them. Your nervous system may already be seriously damaged. This isn't just about numbness. It's about gradually losing control over your sleep, your memory, even your ability to move confidently. So, what is the one vitamin that can actually help restore damaged nerves? What common mistake keeps millions of Americans from absorbing it effectively? And what small daily habit can improve your nerve health, memory, and sleep over time? Stay with me until the end of this video to find out, where are you watching from? If you've ever felt numbness, tingling, or that ants crawling sensation on your skin, comment, check below. I'll personally respond to every comment because this is about your health, your life. If you're over 60 and start feeling tingling in your hands, fatigue that doesn't go away, or a strange sense of brain fog, you might think it's just aging. But what if it's something else? Something silently damaging your nervous system from the inside. That's what happens when your body lacks vitamin B12. Most people don't realize that B12 is the protective coating for your nerves, like insulation around an electric wire. Without it, the coating thins out, nerve signals go haywire, and that's when the numbness, trembling, or burning pain creeps in. But here's the hidden danger when your nerves weaken. Viruses like herpes zoster can sneak into small nerve clusters called ganglia. They lie dormant, waiting, and when your system is vulnerable, they strike. That's how people suddenly develop facial paralysis, stabbing nerve pain, or a burning sensation in their limbs without warning. If any of this sounds familiar, don't ignore it. Get your B12 levels tested. Seniors should aim for levels above 500 ppm. And if supplementation is needed, look for methylcobalamin 1000 mcg daily, taken under the tongue for better absorption. Yes, you can eat more eggs, fish, or beef liver, but aging naturally makes B12 harder to absorb. And if you're taking medications like metformin, acid reducers, or antacids, your risk of deficiency is even higher. So if you've ever felt numbness, confusion, or like something isn't right, comment, check below. I'll personally read and reply to every message. Because this might be more than just a symptom, it could be your nerves asking for help. And if you think that sounds serious, just wait until you hear about a common food mistake that could be making things even worse. If you're still watching and found this information helpful, comment, check below. I want to make sure you're not just listening, but truly feeling how deeply this connects to your own health. 1 out of every 3 seniors may be carrying a ticking time bomb inside their nerves without even realizing it. And no, it's not some rare disease or complex genetic disorder. In fact, it's something most of us have encountered: the herpes virus. This same virus, responsible for cold sores or shingles, can hide deep inside small nerve clusters for decades, then suddenly reactivate when your immune system weakens. And when it attacks, it doesn't ask for permission. It causes facial paralysis, burning pain, electric shock like jolts down your spine, or numbness in the limbs. Many people still think shingles is just a skin rash. But what if the real damage is happening far beneath the surface inside your nerves? And what if we've been treating the symptoms instead of the root? As we age, especially under stress or when we lack key vitamins, our immune system becomes the perfect target. That's when herpes viruses reemerge from hiding in the ganglia and start replicating, inflaming nerves, and launching painful attacks. The result: lingering nerve pain, misaligned facial muscles, or those unbearable stings in your legs. Worse yet, many doctors focus only on the rash, ignoring the nerve damage underneath, leaving seniors in pain for months or even years. This condition is called postherpetic neuralgia, and it quietly steals quality of life in old age. So how can you protect yourself? First, boost your immune system. Keep your vitamin D levels in a healthy range, especially during the winter. A safe dosage is around 2,000 to 5,000 IU daily as recommended by your doctor. Second, shield your nerves with B vitamins, especially B12 and B6. Opt for active forms like methylcobalamin B12 and P5P B6, which are more absorbable. Finally, don't underestimate stress management, because chronic stress is one of the fastest ways to weaken your immunity and let the virus back in. But here's what truly shocked me. A common brain-boosting supplement frequently found in senior multivitamins is actually aggravating nerve inflammation when taken incorrectly. And it's one of the most overlooked triggers of long-term nerve pain. What I'm about to share next might save you years of suffering and help you avoid a serious treatment mistake. Stay with me. Have you ever felt like pins and needles in the soles of your feet? Or a sudden jolt of numbness running down your arms every morning? Many people think it's just bad posture or lack of movement. But after 60, the truth could be far more serious. It's a silent warning that your nervous system may be breaking down due to a hidden vitamin deficiency. That vitamin is B12, a crucial nutrient that helps regenerate the protective sheath myelin around your nerves. Without it, that protective layer thins out just like a worn-out wire, making the signals from your brain to your limbs become distorted. The result: tingling, muscle weakness, loss of balance, and in some cases, facial numbness. A study from the National Institutes of Health found that seniors deficient in B12 are up to 5 times more likely to suffer permanent nerve damage than those with adequate levels. What makes it even more dangerous is how slowly these symptoms creep in. At first, it's just a bit of leg fatigue, slight hand tremors, or a crawling sensation under your skin. But that's exactly when your nervous system is crying out for help. And if left unaddressed, the damage may become irreversible. Here's the good news: you have control. Get your B12 levels checked regularly, and if needed, consider supplementing with methylcobalamin, the active form that's easier to absorb and safer than cyanocobalamin. Most people take between 500 to 1,000 mmCg per day, ideally in the morning on an empty stomach, but always consult your doctor before starting any new supplement. Tingling isn't just an age thing, it's your body trying to warn you. And if you recognize any of these signs in yourself, don't look away now. Because in the next part, I'll reveal a common mistake millions are making that could cancel out the benefits of B12 entirely. Have you ever felt like your hands and feet no longer belong to you? As if they'd gone numb, tingling like pins and needles when you stood up too quickly? Or maybe you tried to grip something only to have it slip right through your fingers. Many people over 60 brush it off, thinking it's probably poor circulation or just part of getting older. But what if this was actually your nervous system crying out for help silently, but urgently? Few realize that even a small nutritional gap like a deficiency in vitamin B1, B6, or B12 can slow down the communication between your brain and limbs. When these vitamins are lacking, the protective coating around your nerves, like insulation around a wire, starts to deteriorate. And when that happens, your body's electrical signals begin to misfire. That's when you feel the buzzing, the tingling, the stabbing pains, even though nothing visible is wrong. But it doesn't stop there. Over time, this quiet damage can go deeper. You might not just lose sensation, you could lose control. Your balance falters, your memory dims, sleep slips away. Someone who was once active and sharp can slowly become withdrawn, afraid to move, unsure of themselves, don't say, and not know why. The hardest part, many older adults are already taking multivitamins, yet still lacking these three crucial B's. Sometimes the dose is too low. Sometimes the form isn't absorbable by aging bodies. And sometimes they're unknowingly taking it with calcium or iron, which cancels the effect entirely. So what can you do? Start with one high-quality B-complex supplement daily. Look for one that specifically contains B1 thiamine, B6 pyridoxine, and B12 methylcobalamin. These have been shown to help rebuild the myelin sheath, the natural insulation around your nerves. Take it in the morning after breakfast and avoid combining it with calcium or iron. And if you're unsure what to choose, ask your pharmacist for one that's tailored for nerve support. What matters most isn't taking megadoses, it's consistency. It's making a small, thoughtful choice every day to protect your nerves and stay in control of your body, your mind, and your life. If you're still watching this video and found the last sections helpful, type "I'm here" in the comments. Because what you're about to hear might just be the wake-up call your body has been waiting for. Picture a quiet evening. You're lying in bed, trying to relax and drift off to sleep. Then, out of nowhere, a sudden, searing cramp strikes your calf. It's so intense, it jolts you upright. You clutch your leg, confused and in pain. Night after night, the twitching, the tingling, the restless limbs come back. It's not the cold. It's not overexertion. It's something deeper. Your body is quietly starving for one essential mineral, magnesium. Magnesium is like the conductor of your body's neurological and muscular symphony. Without enough of it, the signals from your brain to your muscles become chaotic, triggering spasms, irregular heartbeat, and a restless, uneasy feeling. For younger people, this might just be annoying, but for those of us over 60, it could be the start of something more dangerous: chronic insomnia, anxiety, nerve pain, even a higher risk of stroke. What makes this worse? Many seniors are already supplementing with magnesium, but choosing the wrong kind. Magnesium oxide, a cheap, poorly absorbed form, often causes bloating and diarrhea while doing little to support your nerves or muscles. In contrast, neurologists now recommend magnesium glycinate, a gentle, highly absorbable form that's known to promote relaxation, improve sleep, and support nerve health. For best results, take 200 to 400 milliliters of magnesium glycinate each day, ideally 30 minutes before bedtime. Avoid taking it with calcium or iron, as that reduces absorption. And if you're on heart or diabetes medication, speak with your doctor first. Remember, not all magnesium is created equal. Choose the right one, and your body gets a second win. Choose the wrong one, and you're just wasting time and money. Don't let daily fatigue and nightly cramps become your new normal. When we think about supporting our nervous system, most people picture expensive brain supplements, memory games, or stress-reducing teas. But what if I told you that one of the most powerful natural remedies is something you might have already removed from your plate? It's called cottage cheese. A 74-year-old woman once shared, "I used to lie awake every night, a strange buzzing in my head I couldn't turn off. But after I started eating a small bowl of cottage cheese before bed, something changed. My mind finally felt calm again." That peace she described, it wasn't just in her head. Cottage cheese is rich in tryptophan, an amino acid that helps your body make serotonin and melatonin, two vital neurotransmitters that regulate mood and sleep. It's also a great source of vitamin B12, a critical nutrient for maintaining the myelin sheath, the protective covering around your nerves. Without enough B12, that sheath weakens, disrupting nerve signals and leading to tingling, anxiety, and restless nights. So how do you use it the right way? Simple: have about half a cup, roughly 3 to 5 oz of cottage cheese in the evening, just before bed. Pair it with a few blueberries or walnuts for even greater effect. But be sure to choose a low-sodium, low-fat version, especially if you're managing blood pressure or heart issues. Sometimes, it's the smallest changes that bring the biggest relief. What seems like a humble snack can quietly become your nightly shield, calming your nerves, restoring your sleep, and helping you wake up with clarity and peace again. Have you ever felt like your hands just don't listen to you anymore? Picking up something small from the floor becomes a wobbly challenge. Your fingers fumble, your grip weakens, and suddenly the simplest tasks feel exhausting. It's not just frustrating, it's frightening. Because deep down, you fear a day may come when your own hands can no longer help you do the most basic things, like buttoning your shirt or holding your grandchild's tiny hand. And the worst part, the culprit might be hiding right in your diet. Many people believe that cutting out fats is good for nerve health, but the truth is quite the opposite. A lack of healthy fats, especially omega-3s, is one of the leading causes of nerve cell deterioration. When you don't get enough, your protective nerve coating the myelin sheath begins to break down. That leads to numbness, tingling, shaky hands, and even partial nerve dysfunction. So what's the solution? Start adding flax seeds to your daily meals. Just 1 teaspoon a day sprinkled on oatmeal, mixed into yogurt, or tossed into a salad can make a huge difference. Flax seeds are rich in ALA alpha-linolenic acid, a plant-based omega-3 that helps restore nerve insulation, reduce inflammation, and improve blood flow. They also support memory, ease anxiety, and promote deeper, more restful sleep. You don't need to overhaul your whole diet. Just 1 small spoon a day, consistently, and you may start to feel your hands warm up, your grip strengthen, and the tremors fade. The ability to pour a glass of water without spilling or fasten a button without fumbling. Sometimes, it's the smallest victories that bring the greatest meaning to life. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night with your arms or legs numb, tingling or saucing, or even feeling like tiny electric shocks are crawling across your skin? No one touched you yet. The pain is real. That's not just weird. It's your nervous system crying for help. And if this keeps happening night after night, your body may be lacking one of the most essential yet overlooked minerals, magnesium. When magnesium levels drop, especially after age 60, your nerves become hypersensitive, signals misfire, and your muscles can no longer relax fully. The result? Poor sleep, muscle cramps, nighttime restlessness, and waking up feeling drained, as if your brain never truly rested. But not all magnesium is created equal. Many people take magnesium oxide. It's cheap and easy to find, but it's poorly absorbed. If your goal is to repair nerve damage, sleep deeper, ease anxiety, and stop those prickling nighttime sensations, then choose magnesium glycinate. It's highly absorbable, gentle on the stomach, and helps your brain produce more GABA, a natural calming neurotransmitter. Take 200 to 400 milligrams per day, preferably at night, away from calcium or iron-rich foods. You don't need sleeping pills. You just need to give your nervous system a proper chance to reset. If you're still watching and found this helpful, type 1 in the comments so I know you're with me and that you're ready for what's coming next. A tiny vitamin mistake that many people make without realizing it's sabotaging their entire nerve recovery process. We've just uncovered the silent signs your nerves might be screaming for help long before any doctor gives it a name. These weren't just symptoms. They were whispers from your body asking you to listen before the silence becomes irreversible. Because here's the truth. After 60, it's not just about getting older. It's about staying in control, holding on to your clarity, your independence, your spark. And today, by making it to the end of this video, you've already taken the first step. So please, if this resonated with you, if it made something click, don't keep it to yourself. Hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with someone you care about. You never know who might be living with these signs in silence. And if you believe in what we're doing, bringing real answers, hope, and dignity to the senior community, consider leaving us a small donation below. It helps us reach more people, create deeper content, and keep this mission alive. Every bit of support becomes a lifeline for someone else. Now, if you thought today's topic was eye-opening, just wait. In our next video, we'll reveal 3 everyday foods silently wiping out memory in older adults and what to eat instead. You won't want to miss it. Turn on notifications and I'll see you there.